It's 3 a.m. My phone lights up and the late notification, then another. I am dead asleep. When I wake up at 7, there are 14 new leads in my pipeline. People have been never spoken to. Ready to work with me? Generated while was literally unconscious. 2 years ago, I was spending 12 hours a day chasing clients, sending cold messages, getting ghosted. Now, my marketing system does the heavy lifting. I am Rishid Rai, and today I am showing you the exact Autopilot marketing system I built. No flaw, no overnight promise, just the honest framework that changed everything for me. Before we dive in, let's kill the myth right now. Autopilot does not mean you set up once and never touch it again. That's fantasy. What it actually means is building a system that generates leads without you actively trading time for every single result. You are not on selling calls 12 hours a day. You are not cold DMs, strangers. You are not manually posting content every 2 hours. Think of it like I used to think about fixing electronics as kid in Dinaspur. I am salvage broken toys and build fans from shared parts. Then fine does not need me standing there spinning the blades. It runs on its own. The system is built correctly. That's what we are building today. A marketing machine that works while you focus on actually serving clients or sleeping or living your life. You are looking for make money online. You are looking for make money overnight. This is not this video for you. But if you went to the real estate framework that took me from zero to consistent lead flow, stay with me. Here's what you are working away with today. On the 3 core components every autopilot system needs: mess, every on, and the wild thing breaks too. My exact lead magnet framework that converted 23% of cold traffic into qualified leads. 3. The automation sequence I use that nestles leads without feeling robotic or spammy. And 4. The biggest mistake I made building this, including a 6-month project that completely failed, and so can speak the expensive lessons I learned. Let's get into it. December 3rd, 2021. That's when I started. I watched a earn money online with mobile video during the COVID lockdown, and throughout I can do this. Spoiler, I could not. Not at first. I tried everything: online surveys, CPA marketing, Facebook promotion, and was hustling 24-hour days and making nothing. Actually, less than nothing when you count what I spent on ads that went nowhere. Here's what don't I understand then. Activity does not equal process. I was busy, but it's not effective. I was during tasks, not building system. The turning point, learning SEO in 2022, not because SEO is magic, it's not, but because SEO forced me to think in system. You create content once, it ranks, it brings traffic for months. That's leverage. But even then, I made a massive mistake. In 2023, I launched a project called World Winner CPA. I was convinced that it would crash. I spent 6 months building it, content design, strategy, everything. It failed completely. You know why? Because I built what I thought people need, not what they actually wanted. I was so focused on the machine, on the system, that I forget to validate if anyone cared. It failure that me the 3 non-negotiables of an autopilot marketing system. On value first, promotion second. Your system must solve a real problems people actually search for. 2. Trust interface. People don't buy from strangers. Your system needs to be built creatively, automatically. 3. Ethical automation. If your automation feels manipulative or fake, it will backfire. Hard. Match any of 3. You are just building an expensive machine that nobody uses. Quick story. Back in 2018, before I ever touched digital marketing, I spent a year working as a mechanic. Sounds random, right? But that experience completely shaped how I think about marketing system. When a car without start, we did not just replace random parts. We diagnosed its fuel, spark, air, combustions. Marketing is the same. When your system is not generating leads, you don't just throw money at ads or post more content. You diagnose and you offer the clear: is your traffic qualified? Is your follow-up working? That's mechanic mindset, systematic problem solving. It's what turned my marketing from closest hustle into predictable results. Alright, let's build this thing. Every automated marketing system has 3 on components. I call them traffic, task, and trigger. Component 1. Traffic, the fuel. You need consistent qualified traffic that finds you. No traffic you have the days For me, that's SEO and organic content. Here's why I create on valuable blog post or video, optimize it, and it begins trusted visitors for months, something years, without me touching it again. Real example, I write a guide on after marketing compliance in month 2024. It still brings me 40 to 60 qualified visitors every single week. That's over 2,000 people who found me without me running ads or spending cold emails. Your traffic sources might be different. YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, podcast, doesn't matter. What matters is sustainable and targeted. If your traffic source disappears the month you stop actively working, it's not autopilot. It's just another job. Component 2. Trust the barriers. Here's the truth. 96% of website visitors are not ready to buy on their first visit. Most autopilot systems fail because they expect immediate conversion. Your trust interface bridges that gap. For me, that's my lead magnet. I offer a free resource, a checklist, template, or mini course that solves all specific problems my audience has. In exchange, they give me their email, my best performing lead magnet. My best performing lead magnet? A marketing system blueprint checklist. It's not a simple PDF that walks through the exact steps to audit your current marketing. Conversion rate? 23% of people who land on this page not opt-in. Why does it work? Because it specific solves on clear problem instant. They get it immediately valuable, actually useful, not just a sales pitch. It's dynamic once they opt in. They enter my email sequence, which brings us to complement 3. Trigger, the conversion engine. And this is where most people either overcomplicate or completely drop the ball. Your automation needs to nurture leads, provide value, and naturally move people toward working with you without feeling like a robot right it. My sequence is 7 emails over 14 days. Email 1, immediate, delivers the lead magnet plus on quick win they can implement today. Email 2, day 2, personal story about my biggest failure is actually the World Winner CPA story that builds relatability. Email 3 and day 4, case study or client results shows what possible. Email 4, day 6, address the biggest objection, I don't have time, money, experience. Email 5, day 9, educational content, this is a framework or strategy. Email 6, day 12, the soft piece, here's how I can help you, when to go faster. Email 7, day 14, the clear call to action, book a call, join a program, whatever you offer is. Here's the key, 90% of value, 10% promotion. Every email must have be worth opening, and if they never buy from you, this is not about manipulating people into buying. It's about solving people so well that working with you because they obvious next step. Let me share a number that tells how I think about this entire system. 7. On average, sometimes need 7 touch points with your brands before they are ready to buy. 7, not on, not to 7. That's why the autopilot system works. You are building those touch points automatically. Your blog post is touch point on. Your lead magnet is touch point 2. Your email sequence is touch point 3 through 7 is on, builds trust, proves value, and move them closer. When I was manually chasing leads, I did message someone on maybe twice, then give up. That never built enough trust. The system does what I could not do manually. It constantly nurtures every single lead, and here's why. Since implementing that system 8 months ago, my lead to client conversion rate went from 8% to 31%. Same offer, same pricing, different system builds up will lead save you from those mistakes that will destroy your autopilot system. Mistake 1. Building before validating. Remember my World Winner CPA failure. I spent 6 months building something nobody wanted. Now I validate fast. I asked my audience what they are struggling with. I test email. I build once. I know people actually care. Mistake 2. Forgetting the human element. Automation does not mean robotic. Your emails should sound like you. Your content should have personality. People buy from people, not system. I write my email the same way I am talking to the right now. Real, no corporate jargon. Mistake 3. Sit it and forget it mentally. Autopilot still needs a pilot. I review my system monthly. Which emails are people opening? Where they dropping off? What question keep coming up? I adjust, I test, I optimize. The system runs without my minute by minute involvement. But it needs strategic oversight. Look, I am 22. I am not some decades-long marketing guru. I just kid from Dinasur, Bangladesh, who figured some step of no through lot of trial and error. I am still in university studying economics. I still mess up. I still test things that don't work. But this system, this is the real dial. It took me from manually generating 12 hours a day to waking up with leads in my inbox. If you want the actual checklist I monitored, the market system blueprint I use, I have been put a link in the description. It's free, it works you through building your own autopilot system step by step. And here's the ask. If this was valuable, hit the like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more people who need it. Subscribe if you want more honest, no BS marketing content, and drop a comment telling me what's the biggest bottleneck in your marketing right now. I read every single on. I am not promising overnight success. I am not selling you a dream. I am sharing what actually worked for me and what genuinely believe can work for you if you are willing to build it right. Thanks for watching. Now go build your system.